Reading multiple books at once is crazy, and I could never be that type of reader. That's what I used to say, but now I find myself reading around like 2 to 3 books at a time, and I'm here to give you some tips on how I do that. Tip number one, read different genres. Do not read the same genre, otherwise, you're just gonna find it kind of blending in together and not being able to separate them out. Like, currently, right now, I'm in the middle of a romantasy, and then I'm also doing a manga right now as well. So it's like two different vibes are going on right now. Tip number two, try to do it in two different formats if you can. Currently, right now, my two reads are both physical copies of the books, but most of the time, I'm always finding myself like reading a physical copy and then listening to an audiobook. So those are like my two go-to formats. If you have a Kindle, which I do, I just don't use it as often. A Kindle is great. Do a physical copy, a Kindle, and an audiobook. Just try to make sure they're in two different formats to kind of just have like them separated. Now, this third tip is kind of optional. You can do it, you don't have to do it, but reading at different times of day. I find myself reading my audiobook, listening to my audiobook, whatever, haters. But I find myself listening to the audiobook in the morning, like on my drive to work, at work, and everything on my way home. While like a physical copy is more of like afternoon, evening, lay down at night, cuddle up in bed with my book, like I like having a physical copy for that. So, last tip for me is atmosphere. I have like two different kind of vibes whenever I'm reading my books. Like I said, with my audiobook, it's more of a I'm on the go kind of book. So it's more when I'm like busy, doing chores at work, in the car, all that. Now, my physical book is more for like when I'm sitting down in my reading chair, cozying up, like in my reading area. So, I don't know. These tips may not work for you. They work for me personally. These work for me. It's how I'm able to read more than just my average used to be just like 3 books a month, and now I'm averaging around like 6 books a month, and sometimes I do more. Right now I'm at 7 books this month, so this just helps me, so I'm not a super hardcore like feral reader, but I get quite a bit reading done doing this. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, but thought I would share.